G'day friends and welcome to our Wednesday Facebook Live. It's Vicky Wright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, Australia. Now, I can't promise it, but I am going to try and go back to our lives each Wednesday. It could be 7:30 at night or it could be 10:30 in the morning. I will let you know, but it depends on Belle. She's getting a little bit more needy and I've just got to spend a little bit more time with her. So, and she's taken up a lot of time, which I don't care, but yeah. Okay, so today is where we're going to share a card with a twist, but we're going to have a double twist because we're going to start using our templates again. Now, I am in the process of revamping the Create Weekly templates, card sketch layouts, and I'm revamping them and reusing them. Okay, so that's our layout. This is what we're going to be creating, and I'll show you the second one when we finish this one. So what we're going to do is bring in our kit. Now, I will answer any questions that there are that may come through. I can't see your comments, unfortunately. I'm not sure why, I haven't worked it out. But if you have any questions, I will go through and answer them, okay? And if you're here, thank you for joining me and welcome. So, it's a pretty easy one. We're just going to use the, what did I do with it? All About Autumn DSP from the mini catalogue. I will admit, this is one DSP that I didn't think I would, well, I didn't even look at it in the catalogue, but I'm using it more and more, especially the foil side. Not so much this side, but of the opposite sides, okay? A lot of the foil side I'm using. Now, in saying that, we are actually going to use one of the scenic sides. So that's just shot my statement down into flames. So that's what we're using. And we're going to, as I said, we're going to use this layout. So I've done all my pieces. So we'll just put all them aside. I've got a piece for the inside and a piece for the envelope. So these are just, excuse me, leftover pieces. So let's use them. Yeah, we're going to use them. But let's stick these down, eh? That's what I'm trying to say. Just to get them out of the way. I'm a little bit addicted to the sketch layouts for some reason. I think they're just an easy place to start. I just might put a little bit more glue down the bottom here. Oh, I think I went overboard there. They're a great starting point, especially if you get stuck, which we sometimes all do. So I'll put that aside till we do our inside. We'll do our envelope. Now, if you had the coordinating stamp set, you could easily stamp an image on the inside and the envelope. Although in saying that, you don't have to have the coordinating stamp set. You could use anything. Okay, so that's done. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our pieces. So first up, we're going to do this bit here, okay? And we're just going to stick that across there like that. It's a little bit wider, excuse me, than it should be, but I prefer to do it wider than cutting it too short, or finding I've cut it too short. You can always chop the excess off, but you can't stitch the, or put the, if you're too short, put the excess back. We'll just do that. You could easily chop this off with your paper trimmer too, but I'm just going to use our scissors, and that's crooked. Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll stick this piece to our pumpkin pie base card. Now, I will be the first to admit pumpkin pie is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but it's always good to be out of your comfort zone sometimes. Go that way. Just like that. Then what we'll do is we'll stick our inside. We'll stick our layer, inside layer, inside. Just like that. Okay, so that's nearly done. So then I've got 2 pieces of pumpkin pie, 2 panels, and I've got 2 pieces of the DSP. Actually, just a minute. Oh, we might be able to match those shadows in. Now, how was that for a fluke? Hey? I think it goes like that, but we might be able to match them in. So what we're going to do is do these 2 panels. That was fluky, I didn't plan it that way, but if you had paper like this, you could always chop it that the patterns match in. So fingers crossed, it may work. Not that it's going to matter anyhow. Just like that. Now this is going to be a quick and simple card. Only because, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but we don't really have any stamping. The DSP is doing all the work for us. I'm just going to chop a little bit off the top. Not much, just a fraction. Just chopped it off with your scissors, but I don't have the best eye, so then what we're going to do is just what it says along the sketch. We're going to layer this one down. I'm not even going to use any dimensionals. I'm just going to layer that down like that, And what did I say? We're going to try and match these up like that. And I think, as best we can, I think that looks okay, eh? So, let's do these two together. And we're going to put this on the front of our card, making sure our card base is nice and straight. Now my colours, I've taken them from the colours in the pack of DSP. So all I do is I just go to the back and I just pick a couple of colours that I think will suit, because it always says, always gives us the colours that go with this pack, with our packs of paper. Okay, so that's all I've done. So we're just going to put this one here. I've got a dirty mark on there. Like that. I'm just going to grab the rubber. See if we can get that mark off. Well, it did come off. Okay, now I've got to grab our ink. And I'm going to use early Espresso, I think. Grab our foam mat as well. Okay, so that's done. And the inside is done. Then we'll just do our little bit of stamping. And I'm using the phrases for all. And we're going to stamp this. Sending hugs and love when words aren't enough. This is from the annual catalogue. I like it actually. It's just great big and small everyday sentiments. So we'll grab our scrap of Fairy Vanilla. Tap, tap, tap. This needs re-inking. Now I know they're photopolymer stamp sets and you can see through, knowing that when they're straight or not, but I don't know what it is. I still like to stamp and test it before I do. I think it's just habit. And I'm not going to stamp right on the left hand side. I'm just going to stamp in a little bit towards the right. Just like that. Nice font actually. And we'll bring in our shimmy and we'll clean that straight away, hey? Then bring in our card. Now it's got a banner shape, but that doesn't mean to say you have to do a banner shape, okie dokie. So it just goes just across there like that. And I'll probably chop a little bit off on the left hand side. So we'll just do that and let's see if I can chop a straight line. No. Unbelievable, eh? So that's done. Then what we'll do is, I might do the banner shape. So all I do is just down the centre and then from corner to centre, top and bottom. If you had the punch, now I haven't got my catalogue with me, there is a punch that does banners, you could use that. But what I tend to do is punch your banner first and then stamp. That's the easiest way I find with that sort of punch. And then what we'll do is, we might pop this up, eh? It still doesn't look right. You can take it over to there if you want to, but I'm just going to take it to the side of the DSP and just bring it down a bit, just like that. Or will we take it up there a bit? Might take it up a little bit, eh? And this, I think we will pop up. So I'll just bring in some dimensionals. Making sure our card is nice and straight. I'm just going to bring it up a little bit. I know the sketch is further down, but that's just a guide, and that is it. Okie dokie. Now, I'm thinking we could tie a little bow with our linen thread. I love this stuff. I think it's my most used. If I can find the end bit. Here, what's that? Nope. Okay. Let's do this. I've got a big mess now. There it is there, look at that. Okay. I think we'll just tie a small bow. If you wanted to, there is a heart image in this set. You could easily stamp that. Now there is an outline image of the heart as well as the solid heart. Okay, so you could stamp this, colour it in and fussy cut it, or if there's a die that fits it, you could find the die or a punch if you have a punch, and the same with that, just stamp it and fussy cut it. But I'm thinking we just do this. Just to fill this space up a bit. Let's do that, eh? Put our mess away. I'll make that a little bit bigger. And we'll bring in our mini glue dots, and we need our take your pick tool. I always think I have everything with me. Now when I use the mini glue dots, especially with twine, I tend to roll it over in half or into a little ball. And that way you're not going to see it, because it's so fine, you're not going to see it from behind. There. Probably could have done it with a little bit bigger, but just like that. Then to finish it off, I'm thinking either the rustic metallic dots, or our excuse me, brush metallic dots. And I'm thinking maybe, would that be copper? Gold, copper, brass, I think that is. Yeah, let's use them, eh? So we've got 3 different sizes here. So I'm thinking we use the whole 3 different sizes, eh? So we'll put that about there. I won't stick them down yet. I won't press down, I should say. I'm just going to sit them there. Oh no, we've only got 2 sizes. I thought we had 3. Doesn't matter. And once I'm happy with the placement, I will then press down. These are in the annual too. They were carried over, luckily. I really liked them, so I was happy when they carried over. And that is our card. How easy is that? Now, if you wanted to, excuse me, you could have embossed the background. I would have stuck this panel down and embossed the whole lot. Okay? And this is the inside of our card. So, of course, I've got another one to show you, and that's the one. Okay, so that's using the Gone Fishing stamp set bundle. Let's Go Fishing DSP, and they are the opposite side. So that's one side of the DSP and that's the other side. This is Wild Wheat, and then the base card and the panels are Pecan Pie, and then that's the inside. Okay, so that's our card for today. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and that's our sketch layout or card template that we've used to create our card. Okie dokie. So thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next week. Have a great day. See ya. Hooray.